I am an unlimited, powerful, eternal spiritual being having a physical experience. Sometimes I forget that, but at times like this, once a day, I can remind myself that the power that flows to me and through me is the same power that has created all of the universes. And any time that I want to, I can utilize it and for my own purposes. For that is why it flows through me at all times. I know that my intentions are important, but I only desire to create a reality that serves my happiness, my expansion, and my evolution, and hopefully will be able to assist others as well. I know, though, that that is not a requirement, and so it is my intention to, every day when I wake up, enjoy the job that I do, have fun with it, flow with the rendezvous of the people that I need to speak to. I understand that I can control the interactions that I have with other people. I know that I cannot control other people, for they too are to be honored here for their own journeys and their own paths. But I can control the way that I interact with them. And I can control and prepay the kinds of conversations that I can have. And I can do this by harmonizing with the truth of who they are and who I am. I can first understand and acknowledge that they too are powerful creators who have also come for the same reason I have. And I know that if I can always see them that way only and first, that I will be in harmony and in connection with the energy of their source of love that is them. And I know that if I can do that, that every conversation we're going to have is going to be delicious and satisfying and much more than content. And since I know I can do that every day, I look forward to getting up every day now. I look forward to getting up and wondering what great conversation and work interaction am I going to have today? What deliciousness is the universe going to deliver, knowing all of the things that I have desired, not only in this life, but from all the other lives as well. You see how that feels different? The offering of those words. Then be concerned. For the concern about any issue, whether it is performance at one's occupation or something else, is a reflection of the fear that is within, that is still resonating, because during the course of your experiences here, when you were taught to be conditional, of course that is also where you learn about the energy of fear, to be afraid of what people will think, to be afraid of how people will respond. And so then the question becomes, so that we can resolve it here for you with clarity, what is the concern behind the professional doubts? Move one step beyond that, for in the ability to examine this layer that is behind the surface, you stop the momentum of the fear that is causing the concern. And what happens with energy when you stop the momentum as it has been moving forward and moving forward as a reflection of the construct of your limiting belief for most of your life? When you stop it, what happens? You have created a space on the other side of it now to fill with the other energy. And so let us look behind your concern professionally. Why are you concerned? And this is an exercise that everyone can do with the issues that concern them in their life. This will be a very good practice. To your question, then, what is the underlying concern regarding your work?
Well, I just think of it as, I love what I do, so that's not the problem. The problem is that I've been in school, or I have 11 years full-time of higher education, and what I do isn't really, I don't feel like it's valued enough, where there's 16-year-olds on TikTok doing this, making, millions of dollars. It's just it's hard to reconcile, but I understand everything that you've said, and I do know that.
What is the dissatisfaction then? It is the financial compensation.
That's part of it for sure. Yeah.
You are pleased with your job, but it does not offer enough financial compensation.
It never will.
And you believe that it never will.
Not if I stay in this exact position.
So the dissatisfaction is monetary.
Well, it's not just about the money, right? I feel like when you're doing good for others, that's a gift in and of itself for yourself, right? Helping other people. But then you have to, I think this has all come to light because my husband was let go from his job about 18 months ago. And now I'm like, okay, well, let me step up. And I'm like, well, it'll be really hard to stay where I am and step up without getting several other jobs. Or I'm a professor.
And so the fear is the not enough of money.
Well, right now, I've never worried about it in my life. Never had a concern. But I guess that a lot of people would say that right now. That we're in. I just don't want to keep having these beliefs that right now.
Then you need to form new beliefs about money.
Right. So through meditation or.
I have recommended a process. Let us look at the fear of lack of money. Let us stop the momentum of that first. Yes?
I shouldn't say, I really don't have a fear. I know everything will be fine. I'm not really
You're
worried.
not concerned about money.
I don't know how to explain it. I just want to feel like I'm being compensated for the amount of time I'm putting in. We get compensated for the time we're in person. We don't get compensated for any time outside of the classroom, which is where the majority of the work is done.
You wish to make more money.
I wish to be valued for what I do. I could have become a teacher and at least had benefits and all that other stuff.
You wish to make more money.
I guess.
So then there is nothing wrong to want more money. It is a tool with which you use to create more experiences.
Right.
And so.
And I can give more.
Then you need to create either verbally or mentally. Verbally is the approach I told you earlier, using the expression of words for no more than 10 minutes a day. If you do this for 10 minutes a day, you will begin to notice a shift in your perceptual vibration. You need to create the words regarding money, regarding financial abundance, that will vibrationally allow you to create it and have it flow into your experience. Or the other process is this. You can use the 10 minutes, the power of your present focus for 10 minutes mentally, meaning to set aside 10 minutes a day to use your imagination to visualize and imagine yourself having all of the money you want. Allowing yourself in this mental work to feel the emotions from what you are witnessing happening in your imagination. It doesn't matter. The brain does not know the difference, you see, which is why the work can be verbal or it can be mental for 10 minutes a day. Within 3 days, you will begin to experience an energy shift. Within a month, you will have manifested using this technique many experiences that will demonstrate the shift in your vibration regarding your beliefs about money.
So I've been telling my children to recite with me, I'm a living, breathing manifestation of prosperity and abundance. And so I did just get another job yesterday, and I'm allowed to set my own rate. And so here comes another, okay, I don't want to charge too much, but I don't want to. So it's interesting how.
It's 10 minutes verbal or mental. 10 minutes verbal or mental. You are on a good path. You are already aware that you are a creator. Your belief systems are already in harmony with who and what you really are. Your question then goes to fine-tuning. Yes?
That's great. That's what I was looking for.
So
Fine-tuning.
you're already aware that you are creating. You already know why you are creating. And so your question then today becomes more of just a fine-tuning. And the answer that I have provided is a fine-tuning answer. I would expand on your language. The language should incorporate the reflection of your ability to create any amount of opportunities or money that you wish. Yes?
Yeah. I understand that, but it's just energy, just like everything else. That's what money is. So it's just been an interesting thing to see.
10 minutes.
Thank you.
You are most welcome.